Samantha Fox was born in London in 1966, right in the heart of North London, a place buzzing with energy, diversity, and the promise of opportunity. The city was alive with the sounds of swinging 60s music, the clatter of double-decker buses, and the laughter of children playing in the streets. Samantha's early years were shaped by this vibrant backdrop, where every corner seemed to hold a new adventure, and every day brought something unexpected. She grew up in a loving, down-to-earth family, surrounded by warmth and encouragement. Her parents worked hard to provide a stable home, and Samantha always felt supported in whatever she wanted to try. The Fox household was filled with laughter, music, and the simple joys of family life: Sunday roasts, birthday parties, and evenings spent together in the living room. It was a typical North London upbringing, but for Samantha, it was the perfect foundation for her dreams. Even as a young girl, Samantha was bursting with energy and creativity. She loved to sing along to her favorite records, often turning the living room into her own private stage. Whether she was belting out pop tunes or making up her own songs, her passion for music was obvious to everyone around her. Dancing came just as naturally. She would twirl and leap across the carpet, lost in the rhythm and the joy of movement. From an early age, Samantha was eager to share her talents. She took dance and singing classes, always looking for ways to improve and express herself. At home, she would organize little performances for her family, turning ordinary evenings into special events. Her parents and younger sister would gather in the living room, clapping and cheering as Samantha sang, danced, and acted out her favorite stories. These homegrown shows were the first taste of the spotlight that she would come to love. At just 5 years old, Samantha got her first real taste of the stage. She landed a part in her school play, and the thrill of performing in front of an audience was unlike anything she'd ever experienced. The bright lights, the applause, and the excitement of being part of a production lit a spark in her that would never go out. Even at such a young age, she felt completely at home in the spotlight. Recognizing her talent and enthusiasm, Samantha's parents enrolled her in the Anna Scher Theatre School, a legendary institution in London known for nurturing young performers. The school was a melting pot of aspiring actors, singers and dancers, all eager to learn and grow. For Samantha, it was a dream come true, a place where her creativity was encouraged and her ambitions were taken seriously. The Anna Scher Theatre School was famous for training young talent, and its reputation attracted children from all over the city. The classrooms buzzed with excitement as students practiced their lines, learned new dance routines, and explored the world of drama. Samantha thrived in this environment, soaking up every lesson and making friends with other kids who shared her passion for performing. Can you believe she was already learning to act alongside future stars? Many of her classmates would go on to become well-known actors and entertainers, but even among such talented company, Samantha stood out. Her teachers noticed her natural stage presence and her ability to connect with an audience, even at such a young age. Samantha was a natural performer, radiating confidence and charm whenever she stepped on stage. She had a spark that drew people in, making it impossible not to watch her. Whether she was acting in a play, singing a solo, or simply telling a story, she brought a sense of joy and authenticity to everything she did. She loved being in front of an audience, feeding off their energy and excitement. The stage became her second home, a place where she could truly be herself and let her imagination run wild. Every performance was a new adventure, and Samantha embraced each one with enthusiasm and determination. It was clear from a young age that she was destined for something special. Her drive, her talent, and her unwavering belief in herself set her apart from her peers. Samantha dreamed big, and she wasn't afraid to chase those dreams, no matter how impossible they might have seemed. On stage, Samantha truly came alive. Her performances were filled with passion and emotion, captivating everyone who watched her. She poured her heart into every song, every dance, and every role, leaving a lasting impression on audiences and teachers alike. This passion set the stage for her incredible journey, a journey that would take her from the streets of North London to the bright lights of international stardom. Even as a child, Samantha Fox was already dreaming big, and it was clear that her story was only just beginning. At 16, Samantha's life took an exciting and unexpected turn. Growing up in the bustling heart of London during the vibrant 1980s, she was just like any other teenager, full of dreams, energy, and a sense of adventure. But beneath her everyday routine, something extraordinary was about to unfold, setting her on a path that would change her life forever. Her mother, Carol, had always believed in Samantha's potential. Quietly, and without telling Samantha, Carol gathered a handful of her daughter's best photos. Candid moments, snapshots from family holidays, and a few posed pictures that captured Samantha's natural charm. With a mix of hope and nerves, Carol slipped the photos into an envelope and mailed them off to a popular newspaper, entering Samantha into a modeling competition that was making waves across the country. The competition was fierce, with hundreds of young women from all over the UK hoping for their big break. The contest promised the winner a coveted spot in the newspaper's famous Page 3 feature, a launchpad for many aspiring models. Samantha, unaware of her mother's secret plan, continued with her daily life, never imagining that her world was about to be turned upside down. In the bustling newsroom, editors sifted through stacks of photographs, searching for someone who stood out, a fresh face with charisma and confidence. When Samantha's photos landed on their desk, something about her smile and presence caught their attention immediately. She wasn't just another pretty face. She had a spark that was impossible to ignore. And then the news arrived. Samantha had won. The announcement was met with excitement and disbelief at home. For Samantha, it was a whirlwind moment, filled with joy, nerves, and the realization that her life was about to change in ways she'd never imagined. This was a big deal, not just for Samantha, but for her entire family. Suddenly, the quiet girl from North London was thrust into the spotlight, her name and face splashed across the pages of one of Britain's most read newspapers. Back then, Page 3 was a cultural phenomenon. Every morning, millions of people would pick up their newspapers, eager to see who the latest Page 3 girl was. It was a platform that could turn an unknown teenager into a household name overnight. The feature was famous for showcasing glamorous women in swimsuits, capturing the spirit and style of the era. For many young women, it represented a dream, a chance to be seen, to be celebrated, and to step into the world of fashion and fame. Appearing on Page 3 was more than just a photo opportunity. It was a surefire way to get noticed by talent scouts, photographers, and the public. The exposure could open doors to modeling contracts, television appearances, and even music careers. Samantha's first appearance on Page 3 was nothing short of a sensation. Her photograph, radiating confidence and youthful energy, captured the imagination of readers and editors alike. Overnight, she became one of the most talked about new faces in the country. Suddenly, everyone was talking about this beautiful teenager with the bright smile. Her image was everywhere. On magazine covers, in shop windows, and in conversations at schoolyards and offices across Britain. This incredible moment launched Samantha's modeling career, transforming her from an ordinary schoolgirl into a rising star. Modeling quickly became her main focus, and with each new photo shoot and public appearance, she grew more confident, more ambitious, and more determined to make her mark on the world. Samantha quickly became one of the most popular Page 3 models ever. She had a natural charm and a girl-next-door quality that people loved. In the male-dominated world of the 1980s, Samantha stood out. She was confident and comfortable in her own skin. She wasn't afraid to embrace her sensuality. This resonated with many women who saw her as a positive role model. Samantha's fame spread far beyond the pages of newspapers. She was everywhere, on magazines, posters, and calendars. She became a true icon of the era. By 1986, Samantha was ready for a new challenge. She had always loved music. Now she decided to pursue it seriously. She signed a record deal and began working on her debut album. Some people were skeptical at first. Could a Page 3 model really sing? They didn't have to wait long to find out. Samantha's debut single, Touch Me, I Want Your Body, was released in the summer of 1986. When Samantha Fox burst onto the music scene in the mid-1980s, few could have predicted just how quickly she would become a household name. Her debut single, Touch Me, I Want Your Body, was, honestly, an instant smash hit. The song's infectious energy, bold lyrics, and Samantha's undeniable charisma made it impossible to ignore. Practically overnight, she went from being a rising star to a pop sensation. captivating audiences everywhere with her electrifying performances and signature style. Touch Me, I Want Your Body didn't just top the charts in her home country, it reached #1 in an astonishing 17 countries, from the UK to Australia, Germany to South Africa. The song's universal appeal made Samantha a global pop star almost overnight. Her face was suddenly everywhere on magazine covers, TV screens, and posters in bedrooms across continents. She became a symbol of the vibrant, fun-loving spirit of the 1980s, and her music brought people together, no matter where they lived. The song was catchy, fun, and, well, just a little bit naughty, exactly what the decade called for. Its playful lyrics and danceable beat made it a staple at parties, clubs, and on the radio. People couldn't help but sing along, and it quickly became an anthem for a generation eager to let loose and have a good time. Samantha's bold persona and confident delivery set her apart from other pop stars of the era, making her a true original. Riding the wave of her breakout singles, Samantha released her debut album, also called Touch Me. The album was a huge success, flying off the shelves in record stores around the world. Fans lined up to get their hands on the latest release, eager to hear more from the new pop queen. The album's mix of upbeat dance tracks and heartfelt ballads showcased Samantha's versatility as an artist and cemented her status as a force to be reckoned with in the music industry. The album didn't just perform well, it was a phenomenon. It sold millions of copies worldwide, earning gold and platinum certifications in multiple countries. The success of Touch Me led to several other hit singles, each one further establishing Samantha's place at the top of the charts. Her music was everywhere, and her popularity only continued to grow as she released more songs that resonated with fans of all ages. Samantha quickly became known for her energetic stage presence and her powerful voice. Whether she was performing in front of thousands at a sold-out arena or on television for millions to see, she brought an infectious enthusiasm to every show. Her ability to connect with the audience, both through her music and her personality, made her concerts unforgettable experiences. Fans admired her confidence and the way she owned the stage, inspiring a new generation of performers. Building on her early success, Samantha followed up her debut with a string of successful albums and singles throughout the late 1980s. Each new release brought fresh sounds and styles, showing her growth as an artist and her willingness to experiment. She became a regular fixture in the pop music scene, with her songs consistently climbing the charts and her image gracing the covers of magazines worldwide. Her influence extended beyond music as she became a fashion icon and a role model for young fans everywhere. As her fame grew, Samantha had the opportunity to collaborate with some of the biggest names in music, further expanding her reach and influence. She toured the world, performing to sold-out crowds in massive arenas and stadiums, and her concerts became must-see events for fans everywhere. Through her hard work, talent, and undeniable star power, Samantha Fox truly defined what it meant to be a chart-topping pop star in the 1980s, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to inspire artists and fans alike. Samantha's success wasn't limited to music. She also tried her hand at acting and television presenting. She appeared in several films, including the cult classic Match Point with Paul Newman and Tom Cruise. She also hosted TV shows and even competed in the British reality show Celebrity Big Brother in 2009. Samantha proved that she was more than just a pretty face. Throughout her career, Samantha has always been very private about her personal life. However, in 2003, she bravely came out as gay, announcing her relationship with her manager, Myra Stratton. This was a significant moment for Samantha. She showed the world that she was true to herself. Sadly, Myra passed away in 2015 after a battle with cancer. Samantha's openness about her sexuality has helped to break down barriers and inspire others to live authentically. Today, Samantha Fox is still performing and making music. She continues to tour the world, delighting fans with her classic hits and new material. She has also become involved in various charitable causes close to her heart. Samantha's story is an inspiration to us all. She has overcome challenges and defied expectations throughout her career. She has shown that it's never too late to follow your dreams and be true to yourself. Samantha Fox is a true icon. She embodies the spirit of reinvention. proving that one can evolve and succeed in different arenas. From gracing page 3 to rocking the pop charts, she has always stayed true to herself. Samantha's journey is a testament to hard work, resilience, and the power of self-belief. She reminds us that it's okay to be bold, embrace your sensuality, and never be afraid to be yourself. She is a true inspiration for anyone who dares to dream big and chase their passions.